Hello riders and horse enthusiasts, and welcome to my hack of November 2nd with sun. This night was around the beginning of daylight savings time, and there were still some lessons going on in the dark.
Hello.
This was my first time using this GoPro, and I had bought a microphone attachment to go with it, but that unfortunately ended up not working out.
And further around to the feeding shop.
I tried to keep this hack fairly simple, and I started out with some trot work, moving on to cantering and doing cantering pulls. I tried to keep this hack fairly quick so it would just be a refresher for Dallas before our lesson.
Feature stuff. So I will have to start with the left feeding first and going on to the right side. And I can feel a little weaker as we go into the diagonal position. But we work on it a lot on the and we will come down to our walk. Good boy.
So after trotting for about 6 minutes, we took a walking break and I went over to talk to my dad. Afterwards, I went on to pick up my canter and they were finishing their lesson, so I just stopped and said goodnight.
He's talking about the coat. My dad lifted up to do it himself, and I guess he's getting fussed at.
We were struggling a little bit with going forward, and as you can see, his head is going straight up and down, and we are going absolutely nowhere. This is just because he's hollowing out his back, so I just give him a couple taps with my dressage whip, and that encourages him to keep his head down and move forward.
Having to move faster. Come on, sir. Get out.
I also learned that the angle that I had my GoPro at, it was sort of like tilted more towards the sky rather than to my horse's neck. So it sort of gives the illusion that we're going like 2 miles per hour in this canter, but we're probably going about 11, which isn't that opened up either. On this track down the long route, I really admire how he was opening up and keeping his head down.
Oh, gosh. Good sir. To the hospital. Good sir. Good sir.
Here we started off trekking over the canter pole about 3 times each way.
I'm still working on that on my part. I just recently started into the more in-depth process of rolling, and distances are not much fun.
And another time trekking right, and he took a long spot there I wasn't particularly prepared for, but that's good and something that I should encourage.
Good boy. One more time. Good boy. Good boy. Good sir.
That tapping sound is me clicking.
I thought too long.
Here his back legs totally clobbered through the pile of poles, which was entirely my fault because I hadn't set up the distance properly. I apologized about the muffled audio of me talking in the video. Like I said, I had a microphone attachment that I thought was working, and it just turned out in me talking to nobody. I hadn't set up the poles that I was going to be using for the hack up prior to me going out to the ring, so I had to ask my dad to come out and set up some canter poles for me in Dallas. I love it how he gives me a little high five while we're standing.
Strength going.
And look at that. That is some damage right there. Now his stride is opened up and you can hear his 2-beat canter.
Boy. That's perfect. So good. Dad approved.
So I called it on that since that was a pretty good ending. And like I said, that was a pretty short hack. It was only about 24 minutes. I was really glad that I did this hack because it was really refreshing for Dallas and for our lesson that we had on the 4th. If you want to see what we were up to, you should go check it out, and I'll have it linked in the description. I'll say in that lesson, we addressed some key points, and I really did learn some things about myself. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my hack with Sunset in Dallas. And we will see you in the next video. Happy riding!